Hi everyone, it's me, Arielle, and today I'm going to make you a vision board. Normally, making a vision board is something that you would do for yourself. Vision boards are made on an individual basis because they are for the individual who's making them. A vision board can be about your goals. It's basically about envisioning who you want to be, who you want to become, where you want your life to go, and it's something that I think is really cool, and especially with the recent trends of people using Pinterest and websites like that, we tend to collect things that we really enjoy and we want to keep and we want to share with ourselves and remember. But I do think, as far as making an actual vision board, it's really cool to get right down to the tangible and actually rip things out of magazines or collect things that you find, whether it's in newspapers or in books, magazines, cards that people have sent you, just things that you might find either that are given to you or that you've kept over the years. And today I'm going to make you a vision board sort of as an example, but I'm also going to make you a vision board that I think will help you and will speak to you. So you can consider it a vision board in general terms, but it is for you, and I'm talking to you. Vision boards can be all pictures, they can be art you've found that speaks to you, art that you've made yourself. They can be photography that you've taken for yourself or that you've found elsewhere. They can be things that you've torn from magazines. It doesn't have to be about words. A vision board is for you, and it's going to be different for every single person who makes it. This vision board is going to be about going in a good direction and surrounding yourself with positivity. But I really want to do this vision board not screaming cheesy positive affirmations, because it's easy to pull quotes that are nice and are positive and stick them up where we're going to see them. But I really want this vision board to be a collection of important things to really take with you. And then I think you'll see the culmination, the final product is going to be very powerful. And I hope that it can be a message that you take with you and you utilize in your own life. This vision board that I'm making for you is about hope, it's about power, it's about self-discovery. And there may be pieces of this vision board I'm making for you that you'll want to take on when you make your own vision board. There may be pieces that you think you've already learned. There may be things that I put on this vision board for you that remind you of things that you've heard or seen or found elsewhere that you're going to pull from and add to your vision board. There may be things on here that speak to you in a way that leads you to go find other things that may be helpful for you. I wanted to have a really big bulletin board to make a vision board for you. And as you can see behind me, I just have a memory board. And it's pretty small, so I'm not sure that everything I want to put on your vision board is going to fit here. But what doesn't fit, I'm going to tape around it on this door, so hopefully you can get the big picture. The first thing that I'm going to put on your vision board is this quote. "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." And this is a quote by Carl Jung, and I want it to be the first thing that I put on your vision board. The next thing to go on your vision board is this. It says, "Knowing how to be solitary is central to the art of loving. When we can be alone, we can be with others without using them as a means of escape." It's a quote by Bell Hooks. I don't know where or how I came across it, but I printed it out because I liked it. And I think it's important because so much of the time we think about being with other people as being very anxiety producing depending upon where our anxieties lie. Sometimes we hole ourselves away and we long for the solitude as a form of isolation. But what we don't think about is that a lot of the time we really don't like being with just ourselves. And I think as soon as we can like being with who we are, so that when we're in a room for however long the period of time may be, we're happy just being us, and we're happy just being there alone, then we're really going to be able to go on that quest to want to be with other people. And I do think that even people with social anxiety problems do think of being in crowds or being in groups of people maybe as scary, but also as a way of escape, like the quote says. And it's a very sad fate to want to escape yourself every single day. So on the vision board it goes. And then I have a quote here I think you'll like. Stop judging, start loving. I like this for obvious reasons, but I want you to remember when I say stop judging and start loving, I mean you need to start with you. Stop judging yourself, start loving yourself, and start now. The next piece for the vision board is this. It's spray painted words on the side of a house. I found this image somewhere on the internet. It says, speak the truth, even if your voice shakes. And I think it's important to remember that you need to use your voice, even if it's scary, even if it's hard. Your voice is your voice. You won't get another voice, and it deserves to be heard. Then there's this. It says, a ship in the harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. And it's very, very true. I think it speaks for itself. You may have seen this on the internet elsewhere. I took it from a Recovered Life's Tumblr blog. I found it a few months back. I actually posted it as an image in one of my blog posts during Eating Disorder Awareness Week. It's a nice little graph that shows you the outcomes of an eating disorder. You can read that for yourself, and I think it's very poignant and very worth remembering because really it comes down to very simple terms, 3 simple things, and you get to make the choice. The next thing to go on the vision board is this. It simply says inspire. I really liked the image of the free bird. The next piece to go on your vision board is a quote. It's actually a quote by Stephen King, and I'm going to read it to you before I show it to you. It's rather long, but I think it's worth thinking about. The quote is, "The most important things are the hardest to say. They are the things you get ashamed of because words diminish them. Words shrink things that seemed limitless when they were in your head to no more than living size when they're brought out. But it's more than that, isn't it? The most important things lie too close to wherever your secret heart is buried, like landmarks to a treasure your enemies would love to steal away. And you may make revelations that cost you dearly, only to have people look at you in a funny way, not understanding what you've said at all, or why you thought it was so important that you almost cried when you were saying it. That's the worst, I think, when the secret stays locked within, not for the want of a teller, but for the want of an understanding ear." I want to put this on the vision board. And the reason I want to put it on the vision board is because I think everyone feels like this at some point, and it's important to remember that even though it can be very, very difficult to find, and it might take you a very long time, there's always an understanding ear out there. And even if your understanding ear is a page in your journal or an internet blog, someone's there to listen, even if it's God and you say a prayer before you go to sleep at night. So up on the vision board it goes. Now I'm going to read you a little poem. It's by Shel Silverstein. It's called Masks. She had blue skin, and so did he. He kept it hid, and so did she. They searched for blue their whole life through, then passed right by and never knew. And this is just the visual that goes with this poem by Shel Silverstein. It might seem like a silly children's poem at first, but think about it for a minute. I'm actually going to read it to you again. She had blue skin, and so did he. He kept it hid, and so did she. They searched for blue their whole life through, then passed right by and never knew. If you hide the real you, you might run the risk of never finding other people that have similar interests, similar issues, similar wants and desires and loves, and you deprive yourself. Essentially, you just deprive yourself. And instead, if you are brave enough to let your true self show through, you can meet lots of wonderful people. And even if you only meet one other person that you feel is a kindred spirit or who speaks to your heart, that's one person that you didn't have before. So don't go through life alone just because you're afraid to show your true colors. The next thing to go on the vision board is one of my recovery cats. If you haven't heard about Arielle's recovery cats yet, it's probably because they're very, very new, but there is a print shop I have online. There is a tab as part of the header of my blog, Actively Arielle, A Voice with a Commitment. And the recovery cats are cute little positive affirmations plus cats, just to make recovery that much more appealing. And the cats are original artwork by me with original sayings that often are a play on words that have something to do with cats or are something cutesy, but they really do go the positive affirmation route in a unique sort of a way. And there's two that I really like that are in the print shop right now for sale as mugs and magnets and coasters and greeting cards and small prints. This is one of them. It's a cute little cat, very simple cat, looking into the mirror. Don't be catty. Treat yourself with respect. And I think a lot of us realize, obviously, we don't want to be catty to other women or to other men, but we are often catty to ourselves, and it does take some recognizing and some remembering. If you don't want to be catty to your friend, don't be catty to you. You're important too. The second recovery cat is this one. I'm going to try to zoom in so you can see it. When it feels like it's raining cats and dogs, collect the cats to cheer you up tomorrow. And it's a simple cat balancing an umbrella in the rain on his nose. I just thought it was cute, but it's just a friendly reminder that when things are really, really, really bad, it won't be raining forever. Every day isn't a rainy day. So take the small positive things with you, and tomorrow will be a better day if you do. The next piece for your vision board is part of a card that I received from a friend a few years ago, and it says, "Each new day is like an ocean wave returning to the shore. You have no idea what it will bring, just as you have no idea what surprises the surf will lay at your feet. On calm days, ordinary shells are left at the water's edge, but after stormy weather, all kinds of treasures are churned up from the deep, rare finds for those with the patience to uncover them. The phases of life itself are as unpredictable as the moods of the ocean, sometimes smooth, sometimes turbulent, but beyond this mystery lies one certainty. While you can never know what gifts life will bring, you can trust that every sunrise offers possibilities. Every day holds beautiful moments and new dreams waiting for you to come and find them." I just really liked that, so I've always saved it. It's been on a bulletin board of mine for years. And it's important to remember, don't forget the small stuff. Every day is a new day. Look how nice our vision board's coming. Now we have, each new day is another chance to change your life. Couldn't have said it better myself. The next piece is a good reminder, a good lesson. Let your past make you better, not bitter. The next piece for your vision board is a bumper sticker. Happiness is a journey, not a place. And I think we've probably heard that quote a number of times in regards to recovery. Recovery is a journey, not a destination. Quotes like that. But really at the core, freedom, recovery is happiness. So there you have it. Your vision board is a little bit full, and I'm sure if you have your own tools in your own space, you can make it as beautiful as you would like to make it. My board is small and my messages are many. I have a lot of things that I want to share for you for your vision board from me to you, so I'm trying to fit it all in as best I can. Vision boards should be at the core about hope, and that's why I'm going to put this tiny little quote up there. I'm going to read it to you since it's a little bit small. Hope is a happiness held in the heart when happiness seems to be gone. Hope is a quiet joy deep within, encouraging us to go on. Hope is a light that burns in the night, in a place where a miracle starts. And every good thing will come in its time, as long as there's hope in our hearts. So that's going to go up on your vision board. You know I'm all about hope. There's only 2 more things left. Okay, this next thing is very, very long, but it's a beautiful, beautiful quote. And if you take it with you in life as a lens through which to see things, it has the potential to make you a better person. It's called Love Letter to the World. I found this on a Tumblr blog somewhere, and I printed it because I really like what it's saying. In the face of complaints, look that person in the eye and imagine what it might have been like to be raised to see only what is wrong. In the face of selfishness, wonder what it might be like to walk the world with a feeling of lack, of depletion. In the face of insults, consider where this person first learned that it's okay to abuse others. In the face of disconnection, think about what causes it and ask if your response will widen the river between the two of you. In the face of laziness, recognize the fear of living big dreams. In the face of extremism or fundamentalism, see the clinging as well as the terror-filled silence that would arise for that person if they risked letting go. In the face of controlling behavior, understand the chaos that must have bred it. In the face of always needing to be right, see how often this person was once made wrong. In the face of arrogance or bravado, hold gently that still small piece that says, I'm not enough. In the face of drama or attention-seeking, see the person who wishes so much to be seen. In the face of accusation, imagine what it might be like to live life with suspicion. In the face of judgment or comparisons, step into the opportunity the world has just provided you for practicing love and acceptance. In the face of passive aggressiveness, recognize the child that wasn't taught a safe way to express their truth. In the face of anger, see the pain of isolation from others. Most importantly, in the face of ferocious hatred, believe in the possibility that there exists the potential for equally as big, intense, lovely, and fiery, ferocious love. This is the second last thing to go up on your vision board. So there it is. And one thing remains, and I wrote it on a Post-it note myself for you. It's a very, very short, very, very simple quote by Emily Dickinson. Forever is composed of nows. So when you look at this vision board and you see all of the things that are lessons, thoughts, goals, musings, things to really fill you and lead you, I hope that you'll remember that you are enough. You are great. You can do great things. You can do whatever you want to do. And your future can start today. And change can start today if you're ready for it, if you choose it. Forever is composed of nows.